DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show, and we'll have it for you next. Christian Javier will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So now into the box is Eddie Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Siri is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Digging in will be Jorge Soler. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Max Fried gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter, as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for out number 1. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there, base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Slow roller down the third baseline. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First offering. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one.
Bouncer up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good. The designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Now into the box, Adam Duvall. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Got him. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Siri gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First delivery to him. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Javier is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
The next 0-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 0-2. Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Striding in is Travis d'Arnaud. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Heading out towards shallow right. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Into the box, Dansby Swanson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fouled off. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. I got it. I'm good. I bought it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. I'm with it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like I read. Stepping up is Jose Siri as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Albies stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. One out now in the Houston third. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. And now a pitch on the way. The 0-1 delivery.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fouled away. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Swanson brings it in. And that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch on its way. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. That's popped up. Riley trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Houston.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Here's the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
A 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Ready.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch on the way. as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Little chopper back to the mound. And oh, that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
The first baseman,
Now one down with the bases empty. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. This is line to left. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Next to hit is Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Darno has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Houston. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal. Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Riley aboard here at first with nobody out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Adam Duvall becomes the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, and he's a bit tardy there. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Ryan Stanek enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Atlanta line score.
Fans, a reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your World Series souvenirs. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, jerseys, outerwear, we've got a full line of products to suit your needs. Be sure to stop by tonight.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2 down the third baseline. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 2-0 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Siri finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it. I'm always gonna.
So here is Jose Siri, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson picks it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see, so here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Peterson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He grounded out last time up. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, That's the life of an umpire.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And he's safe. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Alvarez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 2 and the Braves 1. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The right fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
At the plate now, Carlos Correa. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson is there, 2 down. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel skied into straightaway right. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. The Astros lead 1. They lead it 2-1.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now.
So now here is Austin Riley. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on the way, fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And that's over. 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
3-1 to him now. Riley leads off second with nobody out, and it's fouled away. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No hits to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Jake Odorizzi comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So stepping in is Ozzie Albies. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Braves strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Last half of the seventh here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Tucker.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Down the first baseline. Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with two strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, two strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So now to the plate, Jose Siri. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. And now, Travis d'Arnaud. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Are challenging the previous
All right,
play.
here's one more look at it. Looking for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. No chance to make a play here as this one's off the wall, and this could tie the game.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Alvarez is there. Let's see if they try it. In is Jorge Soler. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
3-2 now. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered. After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson has a read on it. 1 away. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Looking up is Rosario. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of this series. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Here's Michael Brantley.
The right fielder, Michael.
Swinging a looper to left. Swanson onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number
So
4.
2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over.
You gotta be happy.
One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 3-1 Houston. At the plate now is Adam Duvall. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And now the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Duvall on at first. Nobody out. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And this will be fouled away. None out. Runners at first and second. Count remains full. Pulled toward right center field. Brantley is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Guillermo Heredia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And a throw behind the runner at third. And the runner back safely. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1.
Well, they really did have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus.
Kendall Graveman gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Here it comes, 2-0. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. 2 out with the man at first. Final strike for the Braves. Fouled off. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. Houston even the series at 3 and force a World Series Game 7. Brian Stanek gets the W on the mound. Max Fried pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Contribution, so that makes me a solution.
the bottom low, but that was just part of my glow. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. Now my battered soul is going back through the motions. Just having a home, once had no control. Was breaking my oath, and it's happening over and over again.